Hello, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. How are you on this fine, fine day? Well, I hope that you are doing awesome. Oh, that's a word from the past. Remember, everyone used to go around saying awesome, like they never heard that word before. Awesome. Well, anyway, awesome. And I hope that you are too. Well, as you see, the crone decided that I was going to go blonde. And I figured, well, if Kim Kardashian can go blonde and nobody seems to care that she showed her butt in front of the American flag and she can just do what she wants, clearly blondes must have more fun. So I decided I'm going to wear blonde. And with that being said, come on in, baby Crone, as I tell my story about the blonde hair as you was with me when I went to the store to
Yes, I was.
And I decided that I was going to wear it out of the store.
She did.
So, this is what I can tell you about being blonde.
Okay.
You get a lot of attention.
That is true.
People stop you. And you get stared at. Now, normally I would say, oh, it's like that anyway. Not like this. So, I can officially say, long, thick, full blonde hair gets a lot of attention, especially by white women. Would you agree?
Yes, I can agree.
So, Kim going blonde, I get it. So, I decided, let me too be like Kim for a season. Let me just wear my blonde and see what is all the hoopla about. Maybe I should stand in front of a flag and maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I was just really hoping that someone would say something about it, but truthfully, hardly anyone said anything about it at all.
Not at all.
It was like it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Kimberly, the octopus,
Okay.
she's got her little tentacles, all 8 of them, in all kind of businesses.
Yes.
She's into everything that you can put your tentacles in. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is so honestly true. Kimberly has her hands in everything
She's like the
can
devil.
imagine.
She's like the devil and everything.
And that's what makes her terrifying for her family to be the standard, because they're a little shisty and I'm not sure I want that standard to be representing America, but that could just be the underlying message that she's showing you how America really is.
Yes. So what I think about Kim is this. Ain't no need in touching her because she's untouchable. No one is going to say anything. And I was thinking, and not trying to be funny, but if somebody famous, well, like she's famous, like if Whoopi Goldberg were to stand in front of American flag, or I know you would say that's not, she don't even have to show her butt.
Mm-hmm.
She could just have on some shorts. Because you know Whoopi don't show her legs, so she could just have on some shorts. And I bet you they'll be talking up a storm.
Yeah, you're right.
This country and its double standards. It's like they don't have any respect for our flag.
No, they really don't.
That's one of the things. You're not supposed to be naked or wear the flag in any way like that. They just break all the rules.
Yeah.
No one says it's not sacred.
Mm-mm. Nothing's honestly sacred in this country. We just make jokes, we make laughs and kiki about it, and just take everything as lighthearted as we can and take nothing serious.
I know. And you know, so with that being said, I'm like, hoo-hoo. Is that what it's like to be blonde? Is that what it's like to be a white woman? Well, let me just get as white as I'm going to be and put on my blonde wig and see what it's going to be like for me for a while. So I decided I'm going to wear this blonde wig everywhere I go just to see what's going to happen.
A social experiment.
Oh, you can take notes.
Oh, okay.
So I want to see what is it like to be blonde with long hair.
Because this is long.
So I gotta go to the city. I'm almost afraid not to go to the city, but to go around people with blonde hair.
Yeah.
This is so out of the norm for me. Like, I'll go black.
Exactly.
And brown, that's me. Black, and I love red. But blonde, no. So anyway, enough of that. And so that's my experiment. So if you see me wearing blonde for about a week or two, just know I'm just seeing how long can I take it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I made a significant other with my blonde hair. Okay? So anyway, what do you have that's going on in the world today as we sit at our brown round? What do you have?
Yes, I would just like to sadly say Queen Elizabeth has passed away. I was shocked. I was just like, what? The Queen is dead? But, just earlier this year or last year, there was rumors going around that Queen Elizabeth was dead when she wasn't. And then you found out
That's
that she was
because that
sick.
blogger put it out there. I forgot, Jason Lee accidentally put that out there. He got it from someone. That was a mix-up. But the woman was old.
Yeah, and the fact that she was sickly, and that's why she wasn't able to attend the big Britain gala. But of course, Prince Henry and his wife attended. I'm sorry, I forgot her name for a second. Prince Henry's wife.
Oh, Meghan Markle.
Yes, Meghan Markle. They attended.
I was able to come up with a name for once. Because I am terrible on names, and she's no better. But we're working it out. Bear with us.
Yeah, so it's just sad to see because you slowly saw her health declining. And I'm just like, if she was that sick that she couldn't attend a very big royal gathering that Britain holds, it was pretty serious. So it's sad to hear that she's died. But at least that means she's no longer suffering.
So this is what I have to say about it. Well, this woman lived almost a century. So she died at 96 years old. She got to see a lot. She got to do a lot. She got to experience it a lot in her days. I don't know what fountain she drank from, but it was certainly the fountain of youth. Because I definitely thought for her age, she looked fabulous. Now, I don't know if it was makeup. I don't know if it was tape. I don't know if it was stuff to pull your face back. The woman looked good. Her teeth was good. She looked good. She looked like somebody was in her 80s, actually. Like she looked like she was like 83, or she just looked like someone was in her early 80s. Now, I don't know her body and what she was like when the cameras was out. But I know when those cameras was on, she was a fairly decent looking woman. But she was younger, according to the pictures I saw. She wasn't so good looking. But as she was older, I mean, I don't know. That's a different age and time,
I mean, hey, listen, that's what money can get you.
Well, I don't think that she was ever really poor to be married into.
I mean, maybe start plastic surgery to keep herself looking good.
Whatever she did, she's a 93-year-old woman. And I felt as though you would have never known she was sick because she looked great. That's what I was saying. As far as that, I don't...
Yeah, that's the third big celebrity death this year.
Who was the other two?
Oh, well, I was just thinking of Anne Hesh.
Right.
And Ivana Trump.
Right. Yeah, you're right. So anyway, so we got that. Let me look and see what else we're talking about in the brown round. So anyway, how'd you like the blonde hair? As I'm going to be Kim. With my poly lip.
Yep, she wanted to see just how fun blondes really have it, Kim.
I'm going to be Kim too.
Okay.
Kim too. Like Kim T.O.
Oh.
Or Kim T.O.O. Kim too. You like that? Yeah. Oh, you thought it was going to be the number two.
Yes, I did think it was going to be the number two.
You like that?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to be a Kim too. Maybe I might do something. Oh, and almost I forgot being Kim too. Thank you so much. We are a little over 300.
Yes.
Yay! thank you. Throw graffiti.
Graffiti!
Throw some lightning. So we are doing good. I can't wait until we reach 500. So please subscribe.
Yes.
We really
And
need
share it with people that you think would like the content. Hey, if you know anybody that likes celebrities or celebrity gossip, or we might talk about somebody that your person you might know is
Don't
interested
forget we talk
in.
about world news. Anything that goes on that's important. The only thing that they talk about in world news, I can tell you, the war. And you know what they're going to be talking about later?
What?
The elections. Morning, noon, and night.
And I don't think anybody caught it because I did not think about this when it came to Kim Kardashian posing in front of the American flag.
I did. Because
that
that's what
he's
it...
coming to elections. I was just like, interesting. I didn't even see that. That was very subtle.
Mm-hmm. And the elections is on the 2nd or the 3rd of November. So that is, I know that day so well. I know that day. That's a special day for me, always. But I know that day so well. So I knew when I saw it. That's why what gave it away was the flag.
Wow.
And to me, what is she saying? Kiss my ass?
Yes.
To America? What is she saying?
That and that America can, I guess.
Kiss her ass.
Yeah.
Now, she's into a lot of things and she's moving. But they said this video broke the internet.
I don't know. But
everybody loved that Slim Jim.
But speaking of videos breaking the internet, we got to see maybe the full video skit of Tiffany Haddish, and
one of them.
Yes, one of them. We saw a bit lengthier clip this time, and I still say that Tiffany Haddish, even though she may have known what the script was about, and yes, she still is having a part in it for just being a part of the skit and knowing what it was about. But I feel like because she wasn't that hands-on, and she was kind of like the irresponsible mother that's like, oh, I want to go out and have a party with my kids, or not kids, but go party out with my friends and stuff, and be like, oh, you're here, watch my kid. I'm going to go off and go do what I want.
Okay, I got something to say. It sounds like to me, now, you're going to have to help me, okay? Because it sounds like to me you took that literally.
Yeah, because he was like...
Listen. Audience, you're watching a movement, okay? It was a skit. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. And I think a lot of people looked at it the same way, like it was real. No. It was a skit. Now, when she finished doing her scene and dropping the little boy off, you didn't see her anymore until the next scene. Mm-hmm. So she could have left and went her way and not know what went on with the movie.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Couldn't have been filmed all in one day. You don't know.
But I don't know, because there are a whole lot of rumors out. So we'll see. And plus, there are people saying that Aries is kind of shisty. I've heard that, and okay, they didn't use the word shisty. They just used the word shady. Like he's Shady Grady. And the only thing that I can, looking at the video, she's in it. I can't deny it.
Yeah, she definitely is.
She's in it.
3 scenes.
Yeah, I can't deny it. Did I find it vulgar? Honestly. I looked at it with someone else and you. I found some of it funny. I'm sorry.
It was kind of comedic. I understood the humor they were trying to go for.
Humor. I'm sorry.
Especially with the songs they were picking, it was too spot on.
Right. And the song, especially with the R. Kelly, I felt like that was just, oh my God, that was in your face at that point. and the one when they showed the imitation of the booty. Oh, it was it despicable? The thing that I take away from all this, I don't know how those two, I didn't see the girl, but how the boy dealt with this when he got older. Because maybe his friends seen it.
Oh my God.
And I could see that would be horrifying. If my friend see me do something like that, he was what, 7?
Yes, at the time.
And this is seen now, and there's nothing you could do about it, I would be mortified. And I don't know what the girl scene is, but if that was me, and I'm being 100, that's what will come home to bite you and give you a reputation as being gay or something. If it's nothing wrong with being gay.
Right, especially, and he was too young to consent, yet we're still gonna see him in a certain light anyway.
My point is, where was his parents?
Exactly.
And I gotta admit, I'm sorry, Aris was really freaky in that. He was really freaky. And Tiffany Haddish, I don't know, she was just in and out, dashing. I thought it was funny, and I just thought it was X-rated.
Yes, definitely that.
It was X-rated, and it was hard to look at. Especially towards the end, when the little boy seemed like what was done to him. And this happens.
Yes.
What was done to him, then now he's and when he got in the tub with the little boy, that was a little too much for me too.
And it's kind of ironic when people talk about Tiffany Haddish's history, and it's almost funny, a little side tangent, talking about Murad Morali, the YouTuber, who was exposed for the foot fetishes that he was doing, and he was crying, saying that he was like raped and he wanted to get out of the situation, and that's why he started doing those vulgar things to find a way to cope with his sexual abuse, but also he's perpetuating it by doing it to other people, but he's getting money out of it, so therefore he's profiting out of it.
We'll see. I just feel like, what were we talking about?
The Tiffany Haddish video, and I would also like to add that this is a classic example of something not aging too well.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how at the time it was all good and funny and people liked it, and now as ages has gone by and it has time to like age and people look at it differently, you just look at that and you're just like, oh, what were you thinking back then?
I'm on 100 with that. You're right, because there was a time these things were winked at. Nobody cared. Nobody. And if this was 10 years ago, which what is it, Claudia and the show, what's the name of that show?
Yeah, Fox Soul.
Fox Soul, they were saying they counted it out to be a 10 years. So that's a decade ago.
Yes.
Things have changed.
It's almost a generation if you think about it.
20 years ago, these things were winked at. They really were. You know, we're growing, we're evolving, we're changing. And I really think for people that is 40, this is my opinion, I really thought about this. Yes, I did, because I have to think about the age. People that's over 40 years old, I'm one of them. People that's over 40 understand what it was like back in the 70s or the 80s. These things were not.
Right.
It was, I mean, I remember one time being in a argument with my boyfriend. And things got a little rough.
Okay.
You know, because I'm a little woman. I don't want to fight, well, not that little. I mean, I was like 115 pounds, 100, small woman. And he hit me. And of course they called the police. And so when the police came, guess what the police said to me?
What did they say?
Well, what did you do? What did you do? Well, it was normal. I said I didn't do anything. He was angry. And he just said, maybe you need to go home or y'all need to separate. That was it. And don't let me have to come back out here again. That was it. I'm telling you. It wasn't. But this lets you know that the era is changing and there are laws. So I hope, just like they doing these laws with this, they would do the same laws with the police officers, that they stop killing black boys and black girls.
Yes, honestly,
and black
that's the
men
next
and black
step.
women. They gotta do something about that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh no, I was just saying that's the next step we need to take. Like after all this sexual abuse going on and allegations coming out and people wanting to stand up for their sexual rights and their bodies, now we gotta start looking out for actual lives and wanting to save people from not being killed by police or like people of authority or who should be in authority but don't want to be and want to take it to their head and think that they got all this power.
I mean, it's really, really, really sad. But what I think is happening in America, I think it's a purging. Some kind of spiritual purging going on. Everything is being revealed. Yes. It's like everything. First we were in hiding. And everybody had to hide out for a year and a half. Which really was almost 2 years for many of us.
Yes.
So then after the hiding, we come out. And then little by little, when we finally get in, we ain't even out real good. No. Because I know at the end of, about in October, they're going to call mask mandated again, which they should. And we're going to be back to the flu season, back to the cold season, and I don't know. And when I thought that we were over, they came with monkeypox. So,
yes.
Woo! So it's like something is going on. And I understand that they can't tell us everything. And you may say, why? Because not me, not you, and maybe not even you, but there are a lot of people that can't handle the truth. There's not a lot of people that can't handle the truth. I just hate that the government treat me like a baby, like I can't handle it. I would rather know. Would give me clear instructions and let me know what's going on in my country and what's going on in the world around me. Yeah. For the elections, I don't know. Do you think Trump is going to run?
I don't know. He's on the talks of it. It's rumored that Trump wants to run again for another running, and I'm not sure. It was like on this news station that they were debating about Trump's popularity and if Trump would get elected again over Biden, because apparently Biden is not that much in favor, which is interesting. But I mean, I think anybody but Biden would probably be a good option. Not because he hasn't done anything or he's done anything. It's just his age. I'm just like, could we have a less elderly president that could not be on death's bed any second?
Well, on a lighter note, I'm going to do something else. Let's talk about Chloe and Tristan real fast. So, the word on the curve, it's always like that they seeing each other. They're not. You heard that he was there seeing his baby. What you just read something. What was that?
He wasn't seeing his baby with Chloe. He was with another woman.
Mother.
And he was dropping off his son named Prince off to his first day at school. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty.
beautiful. That's beautiful. And Chloe, I don't know. I heard they together, but y'all know my thing. The heart's one with the heart one. And when you really love someone, that's just come with the territory. It's going to take time. She could be like this for years. Or she really loved him. She fell in and she fell hard. However, there was a long gap between him, as far as I could see, and Tristan.
Oh, okay.
From her first husband, what was his name? Lamar, to Tristan. So clearly, when Chloe loved, this is bothering me. Clearly, when Chloe loved hard. Chloe like me. Yeah. When you love, you get in there. You get down in there in the dirt with it, with your hands in it. And you like, I ain't gonna let you go until you bless me. This is what, Chloe's like. I'm Cancer too. Well, I'm not a Cancer, but I am a
Cancer rising.
And I have a lot of cancer in me, I really do. So this is why I think I could really understand, because we do carry our family on our backs. And what that means is we care about home. They mean a lot to us. Wherever we go, our family is always with us. That's what they mean on our back. And she's close to her mother, so I just hope Chloe is okay. I know she gets a lot of bad rap, but I like her. I like them all, even Kim, that I'm going to be Kim too. So, just for a little while. So just bear with me as I walk the earth and let you know what it was like being a Kim too.
Yes, leave your comments down below on how you like Kimmy's look. Yes. How do you like Kimberly? It's Kimberly the Flesh Guys.
I'm Kimberly. Hi guys. No. How would she say it?
She probably would say it like that.
She probably go, hi guys. I don't know what she would say. Let me stop. Okay, so we got to talk about Kanye. Just a little bit on Kanye. He was up on the week this week. So let's say about Kanye. He's still going through with Adidas, and also P. Diddy Combs stopped wearing Adidas because in support of Kanye, and I'm sure a lot of them helping him out, and that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, go ahead. That's a beautiful thing. However, there are people who just don't think that that's all necessary. You know what? This is what I think. If I had my friends and you are my friend and I'm going through, support me.
Yes.
Support me. When it's all said and done, you can wear your Adidas, but right now, support me. And every support make a difference.
Yes.
So, we talked about Tiffany Haddish. I read cards on Tiffany Haddish, and things look really sad. However, but in other words, she's going through a really rough time. And so is Eris.
Yeah.
Going through a rough time. This has been a rough week for the both of them. And I don't blame their careers is on the table. However, Eris appears to me that he doesn't really, he care, but he just stuck like, I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, probably took the comedian way approach of just like, oh, it was just a joke.
Lighten up. But when you look at it, it's like he's not looking at what it looked like.
Yes.
It's like he closed his eyes to that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not looking at this like, bro, I know you did this 10 years ago, allegedly, and it looked, and I wanted to say it didn't, but I had to. It was a little funny, and I'm sorry for laughing. No, I'm not sorry for laughing because it was kind of funny. It was disgusting, despicable that I found a little humor, but that's only because I could see where it was going. It was a little humorous, but it was trashy. It was mild porn. It was definitely that. You didn't have to have them naked. It didn't even need that. All the innuendos, the music, the songs, what they were saying. It's no way they're going to get away with this. And even Tiffany paying that role, dropping the kids off. Even playing that role now, I would want to know, well, what's going to happen when I drop the kids off?
Yeah, you're right.
What's going on when I'm not on set? Because I wouldn't want my name tangled up in anything. Well, that I didn't think that way yesterday, but I think that way today. If I'm going to put in something, I want to know the ins and outs of everything. Not just, but that's what happens when you're young. You're thirsty. It was a gig. I get it. So I just hope that it work out for them. However, I know people feel like they should go to jail. Some people, I feel like a hefty fine is good or whatever. Pay them people money, because if it was me and I had the money, honestly, I would have went there first and tried to pay those people off. I would say what it would take for you to drop this. And sign a contract that you could never bring it up again. I would.
Now, this is me just theorizing because I like to play out different scenarios. Now, It would be, I hope this child or whoever is coming out against Aries and Tiffany don't try to take the route of feeling emotional stress and they needed to get therapy and help for this.
I could see that little boy maybe looking back on that and imagine his friends seeing it, and I would be, oh my God, if I did a movie like that and I was a little kid and I look and no, it would affect me. I know me to know you would affect you. It would, because I'd be like, oh my God, people seeing that, and you don't know what the backlash is. We don't know. So I'm thinking that friends got hold of it, and he got teased or punked or whatever, and got named, and men are funny, or young boys especially. They don't like to be called gay if they're not. And even if they are, if they're not ready to come out, it really is traumatizing to them. So I could see it. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I could see all of that. And I could see why this would have affected him. And I don't know. He just looked awkward playing the scene.
He did.
He just looked awkward. Well, anyway, we got all that. So there's only one thing. We just wanted to do a recap of the Brown Round. There's not much going on, but the same old thing, the Kardashians.
Yes, they stay in the news and they always got something to say.
Guess who haven't really been in the news?
Who?
Wendy Williams.
Oh, you're right. Wendy hasn't.
I mean, if she is, it's likely.
You're sporting your Wendy look as well.
Yeah, I'm sporting my Wendy. Wendy said, I already knew what it was like to be a blonde, be a white girl. I already know. Don't I look 30? How you doing? My last thing that I really want to talk about is, I don't know if you all seen the explosive coming attraction to Potomac.
Oh, yes.
Oh, woo! Yes. But I love the Potomac. So I'm definitely going to be, we are going to be watching it, and we're going to do an update on it every week. We're just trying to think, do we want to do it that night, or do we want to do it that Monday?
Hey, listen, y'all can make a comment down at the bottom too as well.
Yes,
do you guys
please
want us to talk about it just the same night so you can get the
juiciness of it, or do you want to wait morning? Please let us know, because I can set up I don't have to set up our studio because it's already, as you can see,
always ready.
It's always ready, so we can come in our studio and we could just record just like that. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it.
Yes.
And we could get in here and we could chit chat about it, because you know what it's gonna be about. We can show our little clips on our little board, our blue board, right there, and let you see what was going on as we talk about it, if we could get clips. Right?
Yeah, because I'm just like, if it's the day of, I don't think they would have clips out just yet.
I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they don't. But that's okay. But nevertheless, it would be fresh in people's minds when we could talk about it. So let us know. Do you want to look at it with us and we could talk on Sunday, or would you like us to talk on Monday?
Yes.
I'm more leaning to Sunday after it, when it's all fresh.
Yeah, that is true.
When it's fresh in our mind. But if we're going to do it, we got to be committed to do it.
Yes. And Potomac comes on October 9th. So mark the calendars. And also, because this is the Brown Round, so I will not be seeing you guys. So Monday, this coming Monday on the 12th, is Sherry and
you won't be able to look at it. You'll be in school.
Oh, right, I forgot it's daytime talk shows.
Don't you stay in all day on Monday?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it.
Oh, well, I get to, maybe they'll hopefully have some videos I can recap on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
and let me know the station. And by the way, baby Crone, your hair looks lovely.
Oh, thank you. I've been getting so many compliments.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you. I do like it. And I am enjoying this side part.
Oh. So anyway, like I said, this episode of Potomac look explosive. From what it looks like, Ashley is going to be divorcing or going to attempt to divorce her husband. It looked like Peter Thomas is in the movie. I mean, it's in the video with something with Gazelle. It seemed like the two new girls, I don't know their names, so I'm going to just say it the way I'm going to walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. The light-skinned girl, the very light-skinned girl, the new one that came in last week, I can't remember their names now, and the dark-skinned girl, the African girl. Those two seem like they getting ready to go pow and boom. But you know what? This is my opinion. Okay. I don't know her name. The Dr. Osef, if that's her name. The doctor, who she likes to be called doctor. It's something about her. I gotta see her again because she never grew on me. But it's something about her that it just seemed like Gazelle and Robin, they don't really go toe to toe. They just look at her like, bitch, please. You ain't even worth an argument. That's how Gazelle is. It couldn't be me. Man, I be like, oh, it just, And I don't want to say, I can say this. I don't particularly like her character. I don't like her character. I don't. Because she just come off like a little gangster. Like she bad. And I'm a little woman, and I be like, so bitch? I mean, I'm sorry about that, but she just seemed come off as a gangster. Hard. And I want to say something, but I don't know if it's offensive. And I'm going to say it. It's okay if I say it.
Yeah.
It's my feeling. It's not
your channel.
Nothing just. I hate to see black women like her is what terrorized me when I was little. You understand? That's what terrorized me in elementary school. So when I see her acting like that, it's like she thinks she's got a one-up. You know? And so I know that there are a lot of people that don't like Gazelle or Robin. I love them. So, and Robin and Ashley and my girl, what's her name? You got me hit that to my shoes.
Oh, Candace.
Candace. Yeah, I love them. And I like the other light-skinned woman too, but she was a tattletale last season. She talked a lot. So I got to see what's going on a little bit before I judge about her. But that Osef, whatever her name is, and I'm not saying it to be rude, I hope it is, but the doctor, I don't, and she's not even a medical doctor. I know she's a doctor, but she's just I don't like her. Ugh. And I think what it is that she's African and she's going against all the African ways, and she came to me, I have a thing for hypocrites. So to me, she was hypocrite. And I felt the same way. You come in one way, but then as you start getting a little famous, now you come up, your breasts done, you're dressing different, you don't want to do what you do. She just bothered me. I don't know. And I got a good sense of judge of character. And I'm telling you, it's something about her character I don't like. You know how somebody is smart, but she's not smart enough. But we're gonna get it. So is there anything else that we want to talk about? Oh, last thing, Carly B and Offset. I heard Carly B want to get a divorce because of Offset sleeping with Sweeney. Oh, Lord have mercy. And now, they're doing their things. I hope that they don't break up over a girlfriend. I hope that Carly B don't leave him.
She's pretty reactive though. I mean, she's quick to. I just don't know if it's just because Cardi B is from like the streets and she's just like used to always be like on defense and ready to attack somebody.
Hood.
But she's just hot-tempered and quick to react. So I'm just like, I hope this is not just her. Just be like, oh, I'm tired of this. I'm going to end this with you.
I hope not. Because I know that she loves Offset. And I truly believe Offset love her. What I believe, and this is my opinion, in situations like that when you got wealthy people, if they married, I'm sure he loved her. But just the thing is, our men, and I don't know if it's a black man thing, I don't know. Why is it? Because all I know is about, okay, that's not all I know, but all I'm talking about now is black men. And I don't understand why black men like to cheat.
Don't know. No clue.
They like to cheat, and this may be a stereotype, and I'm owning it. They like to cheat and have babies. Just such low expectation. Give me some pussy and a smile. That's a low expectation. Just low. Just low. And this is why the herpes and all of this is rampant amongst our people now.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're living in a different age and time, and the only thing I could say to you, catch up and wake up. Because sometimes you have to go through the chaos to get to the sunny days. You know, when I was sick, my grandfather, God bless his soul, when I was we were sick because I grew up with when my mother and father broke up, it led me to live with my grandmother, my siblings and I. And my grandfather would say, when I would get sick, I'd be like, am I ever going to get better? He says, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. And I've held that, and it has gotten me through. So when things look like it's just so bad, it lets me know it's nowhere you can go now, but better. Better. Even better. Better, even if you're in a hospital, they're going to give you medicine to make you better. You can only get better. And that's what my grandfather told me. Thank you, Pops. I appreciate that. And so I think that we covered everything.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick comment and say that Cardi B is just going through it. Because
why you say, what else?
Because I was going to say earlier this year she was crying on social media saying that she just wants to be a mother and that like the demons are coming back, that she thought she laid to rest and was probably blaming it on the secret society that she sold her soul to. And
No, go ahead.
And it's just a lot. And then she was able to win the defamation case against Tasha K. But now there's this rumor going out about her husband, and I'm just like,
what about her husband? That he's cheating?
Yeah, sleeping with Sweetie, and I'm just like, Cardi B, I'm just like, you just up there and stuck.
If it's up, it's up, then it's stuck. So she's stuck up there.
Yes.
She's stuck up there. Oh my God. Oh, Cardi B, you're stuck. What I want to say about Cardi B is this. If you fight demons, that's because you're always fighting. You're always fighting your darkness. She's always fighting. It's something inside of her that she has to fight her way. One day she's going to mellow out. She's going to mellow out. All this fighting, and you would think if she doesn't, it's going to really start interfering with her career.
Yeah.
It's going to start interfering with her career. You know, no matter how many hits you make, it's just going to start interfering with your career.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm trying to think, is there anything, we talked about Kanye, we talked about everything that I could think about. About Beyonce, I don't think I've heard much about her.
No.
Other than she put her heart and soul, and that she's really taking a backlash for this album, and rightfully so.
And you said it.
Yeah, and I said this months ago that Beyonce was going to go through this. As a matter of fact, not that it matters, this is one of the reasons that made me come on the internet, because I knew that this was going to be Beyonce, and I don't even think it's going to get any better.
Oh.
Either she's going to take a bow. And I know when I say take a bow, she's going to have to really change up her image a little, because people are getting tired of her. And that's the way American people are.
Yeah.
It's just the way we are. And it's hard to look at a 40-something-year-old woman with babies on a horse kind of looking naked. It's just tired. And I know they're young, and they're not young, they're middle-aged women.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we need to stop, we need to call a thing a thing.
Right, they just still thinking they young.
You just think you can, no, you're not young. She's young. She's young. You see, I'm a step above middle age. This is middle age and I'm right there. So, I'm getting ready to go on this, no, leave me alone. But nevertheless, you see where you are.
Yes,
This is where I am. So, my thing is, what was I talking about, babe? I've been doing this all day.
Talking about,
You know how. Well, anyway, I just think that if Carly B don't straighten up and get her act together, I think that she's going to start losing her fans. I think that Nicki Minaj.
Talking about aging Beyonce and.
Yes, aging Beyonce. They all just need to. Come on. I mean.
Yes.
I'm not telling them don't make music. I'm not. But Kim is not. Kim is just an influencer, which she does well. But in Kim's case, what I think is going to happen, this is my I don't have my crystal ball. Oh, I needed my crystal ball. Babe, get my crystal ball for me, please.
Okay.
I gotta have the crystal ball. I gotta see what the crystal ball gonna say. What is the crystal ball gonna say? Don't drop her.
I won't.
Come in, my black ball. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mirror, mirror, tell me what will befall the Kardashians and them all. Kim will be left standing alone.
I could see that.
That's what I see. She's going to be left. They'll probably be in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to start bailing out one by one because I think they know it's time. And I think they already is doing it. They already are doing it. And I think that Kim is getting ready to open up this podcast. You know she's going to blow up, right? You know she's going to be, bigger than life. She's going to blow all of y'all out of the circus.
What is she going to talk about?
She's going to try to talk about serious things, I'm sure. But she's going to have a lot of famous people.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, with that video, if it would have been Rihanna or Beyonce or anybody would have did that video, America would have had a tissy. Mm-hmm. But this is whom America chooses to represent us.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian. Sad, man. That is, I can't. I'm Kim too. Sorry. So anyway, with that being said, about Kim, I think she's going to blow up. I don't know when she's coming on. And last but not least, Meghan Markle have a thing too. I got to find her podcast.
Okay.
And also, the old Crone, we're going to be having a podcast.
Yes.
You know, everybody's doing it, the locomotion. Everybody's doing it, a brand new thing now. Come on, baby, join the, what you call it? What is it called?
I don't know.
We get ready to go.
Podcast.
Everybody join the podcast. Well, anyway, that's what we're going to do. I don't know. We're going to look into it. I've been having this like join. And I've been thinking about it. And I think I am. Let me just do all of it now in my first year and get everything done and work out the kinks as we go along. Instead of worrying about it another year or two from now. We could at least, we don't have to podcast a lot. We could do like one day a week, well, whatever the laws are. I hope that we could just do one day a week.
Yeah, it's however you want to do it. It's your schedule.
One day a week for now. I mean, if we do good, because we can go on live, right?
Mhm.
Well, anyway, that's what we're thinking about. Is there anything else that we could have missed? I'm sure it is. Is it anything? Did we recap everything?
Yeah, we recapped on everything, especially what we've talked about this week.
So, okay, well, here I am, Kim too.
And Baby Crone.
Well, we're here. We thank you. We appreciate your votes. We appreciate your subscriptions. We also appreciate your thumbs up, your subscribing, and everything. Please keep on. Come on. It only gets better. It only grows. Look, I'm Kim too. So for the next week or two, I'm gonna be Kim too. So let's see how my life gonna change now that I turned blonde.
Yes.
This my name now is Kim too.
Okay.
When I'm on air, Kim too. When I go back to me, it'll be Lady Crone. But right now, I am Kim too. So thank you, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. It is so wonderful to be with you and spend this time with you. I so enjoy it. Please, please, please subscribe. Thumbs up us so we can move on and on and on where you can call in. That's my dream. That's what I want. So I'm looking for the day. It may take forever where I can get 10,000. That's like a big number for me. So it's lofty, but I'm aiming for it. Better than some people wanting 50,000 and 100,000 or 1,000,000, right? So with that, I'm being lofty. I hope that you continue to watch. We want to entertain you. If you have any questions, you want me to read on anyone, please, by all means, leave a message. And last but not least, my page is coming up. It's been worked on. So when it is all said and done, and even now, if you want a reading, I am doing readings. A 10, no, what is it? A 10, no, what is it?
A 3-card read?
A 3-card read, $10, right? And a 3, not a 3, it could be
3 to 5.
3 to 5. It'll probably be a 3 to 5 card read for $10. And that is a sale. I just felt like I should just do a sale for a while. It will not stay that way, but it will be that way for a while. You know, thank God I'm not begging for bread, but I just could do that. So I say $10 for a reading. If you're interested, make your appointments. And Baby Crone and my page will be up shortly. We're working the kinks out. And we will be doing the podcast. With all of that being said, again, I thank you, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. Well, you know this is the weekend, so you have a fine weekend. Love you. Thank you for all watching. Thank you so much. Ciao.